What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Today is a reaction video, cause reasons. But we are reacting to what if Negan killed Carl in season 7's Walking Dead finale. Now, I haven't seen season 7. Well, I've seen clips of season 7 in other videos, but I'm about to react to this. And Kitten, get out of the way. But yeah, I haven't seen season 7 of The Walking Dead. If you're a fan of The Walking Dead, comment down below.
Hey guys, so welcome back to Negan with season 7.
Turn this up.
We're left waiting the long 7 months-ish until The Walking Dead comes back. And season 8 will definitely be big. I know a lot of people are complaining.
Guys, the reason I'm a season behind is because, like, I watch it off Netflix, so when season 8 comes out on TV, season 7 will be on Netflix, and that's when I'll be watching season 7. Maybe I'll react to the episode. Actually, I can't. Well, actually, I can if I film the TV. Never mind.
That nothing really happened.
But, yeah, I'll explain what I'm going to do with that in another video.
This season, but if you read the comics, you would know that they're really sticking pretty close to that, so, you know, and the show isn't good because
I didn't read
dies.
The comments.
Like, no one needs to die to make a show good. If you're invested in the characters, then just enjoy their journey.
I love Daryl. Daryl's my favorite. He's my first favorite. Second favorite is Glenn, but I know he dies.
Be that way in season 8. The reason why I say that, well, if they follow the comics, which they really have been doing forever now, it's going to be action-packed. Scott Gimple said the first 4 episodes are going to make you shit your pants, so I bet you anything, those first 4 are going to focus on the battle at the Sanctuary. Also, before we get started, I just want to mention that at the end of this month, I will be giving away a Walking Dead bundle consisting of comics and whatnot. It'll be strictly comic book material. It may contain some action figures from the comics, like some Negan and Glenn stuff, but I'll update you guys on that further. To qualify, you just gotta be a subscriber.
Guys, if you hear a noise, that's my cat. That's the
Anyways,
kitten
with
being
all of that said,
wild.
Let's talk about the topic of this video. Sure, things were all glorious in last night's episode, but you know what? It easily couldn't have been. And the reason why is because of Negan's second lineup. In last night's episode, Negan sort of did a second lineup. It was just Carl and Rick, but somebody was still getting Lucille. The messed up thing is that if you actually analyze that scene very carefully, like, you would realize that Negan was
Now, this is a kind of a spoiler for me for season 7, but I have seen a clip of the finale where the tiger attacks him.
Actually, intentionally trying to kill Carl.
If you haven't seen season 7 either, then don't watch this because this is a big spoiler.
It's pretty messed up. He wasn't just screwing around. He was actually going to kill him. He was actually trying to hit him and bash his brains in. The only thing that could have saved
I know
Carl
Negan
in that
made
moment
Carl
was
show him his eye,
a
which
gunshot
was
or
really
anything
cool.
like that, I feel like wouldn't have even made Negan flinch because so much was just going on, right? There was gunshots everywhere anyways. I mean, maybe if Negan himself was shot, like, that would obviously stop him. But what if Negan
Is that ever gonna happen? Because
like,
I was hoping to like Negan, which I still kind of do. But
what would have happened if Negan happened?
Because he killed Glenn, I mean, I was hoping to like Negan, and I still kind of do. But I don't know. He killed Glenn. He killed Abraham. Those were 2 of my favorites on the show. So I don't know. I like the bat though. That's like awesome.
Actually killed Carl in that moment. First of all, Rick would just be mayhem. He would probably get himself killed. Actually, to tell you the truth, it's possible he may play it cool for a bit, you know, until the Saviors leave, if that even, and then just go on a crazy rampage afterwards. Remember in the season 6 mid-season premiere, like, remember how beast Rick went on all of those walkers because Carl was just shot? Like, imagine that
was awesome.
Like, times 20. Like, you can just imagine Rick all covered in blood, his plot armor gleaming through the land, growling like a wolf, charging and cutting through every savior until he made it to Negan. That's, of course, every fan's dream, because when Rick gets mad, he really does get mad. But, like, what would actually happen if Carl died? Well, the kingdom would obviously eventually arrive. Like, they were going to be doing that already, so that wouldn't change. And in that case, I still think Negan would retreat and give the finger like he did last night, which, by the way, was hilarious. First of all, If Carl died, my old man Carl theory wouldn't be correct, and I would not be happy. But honestly, the story would probably just go on the same, because like it or not,
guys,
everyone's fighting back.
I've been hearing that they're doing like 12 seasons of these, and they're going into season 8. How the heck are they gonna finish a show like this? I swear to God, like, I know that they better not end it off with saying, "Oh, Rick was dreaming," because I know shows like that. Well, my dad has told me that shows he's watched that they ended like, "Oh, it was a dream." Like, it did not go well. It like all went downhill.
Because they want to, not because Rick wants to. Rick and Carl aren't that special. To us, they are. They're like the leads of this show. But in the grand scheme of things, they're just two other people. The Kingdom, Hilltop, and the other Alexandrians would still want to fight. If Rick doesn't go crazy and get himself killed, then maybe he would still want to be in that fight. But that's a stretch. Like, if Rick ever loses Carl, he's going to a dark place. I mean, that whole Lori thing would be nothing compared to this. Rick would be pretty suicidal. The only person that possibly could bring him back would be Michonne. And honestly, I don't even think that would even happen. Rick's connection to Carl goes farther than a father-son relationship. Like, he's the literal only reason for his existence. Like, I don't mean to ignore Judith in all this, but, like, let's be honest. Like, Rick totally has a more special connection with Carl than with Judith. For us watching Carl die, though,
well, no, because Rick and Judith keep getting separated in the show.
Majorly, like, more than they are right now. I mean, to have four major characters die in this season, that's including, like, Glenn,
they better not kill the baby. I swear to God, if one of these seasons ends up somebody killing Judith or Judith like, gets eaten, I swear to God, I cannot
Abraham, Sasha, and then Carl, if he would have died, season 8 would just be so depressing going forward. Like it or not, Carl is a huge character in The Walking Dead. He's the one character everybody watches.
He's one of the characters I don't want to die. Like, he better not. Ah! You serious? Good. Really? What the heck is going on? Hang on, guys. Alright, guys, I got it working again. The kitten always crawls, always runs over my keyboard, messes the video all up. Oh, it gets me so mad. Dang it.
Would be Rick, obviously, because it's his story. But it is also Carl's story. Like, it's Rick and Carl's story. There's just so much evidence supporting that it's both of them and not just Rick's. And that's why the old man Carl theory is resonating a lot with you guys, is because it does make the most sense. The story is about Rick and Carl's survival. It's more focused on Rick, but that whole thing is being told by Carl as an old man. Like, it makes perfect sense. But that's sort of what I think about all of that. If Negan were to actually kill Carl in that episode, it would have a drastic effect to the show. Like, it wouldn't be The Walking Dead anymore, in my opinion. It would really change everything. So, I think in that case, we can all safely classify Carl as having plot armor. Because, I mean, like, come on.
Right.
The chances of a tiger saving your life, like, that's so ridiculous.
Him and Judith are, like, the only kids that are surviving so far. Well, depending on if there's others out there with kids. But, uncounting that, him and Judith are the only kids left. Because the other kids have made it throughout the seasons, died or went crazy.
But let me know what you guys think. What do you think about Carl's death and how that would affect the show? Would you have liked him to die in last night's episode? Do you like Carl at all? Like, if not,
yes.
Tell me exactly why.
Who doesn't like Carl? Comment down below if you like Carl on The Walking Dead or not. Comment down below if you watch The Walking Dead at all.
Don't just say because he's annoying, because that's old. I mean, I hated him back then too. Like, he's grown up a lot, and I love him now.
Yeah,
you know, he's
when
not
he was
really
a
like
kid,
that anymore.
he was
So, like,
pained
actually give me an answer. Like, I would actually like to hear a proper, educated answer to that. But for more content like this, make sure to subscribe. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Dang. Guys, I might actually make a video of me making that type of bat. Like, get some barbed wire. Maybe me and my dad will do it in a... Oh, God. In a video or something. I don't know. Maybe we'll do it here. Actually, not here, because I live in an apartment. I don't think they would allow that. Anyway, guys, that's going to end the video here. As always, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe. These are my workout gloves. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Comment what you want me to play or react to.